Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, Dr. Richard Bartlett, here, there, and everywhere. I learned late last night that a friend of mine, I guess you couldn't even call him a friend if you haven't talked to a person in 40 years, but the best guitar player I ever worked with, he apparently has died. He's 2 years younger than me. I'm 66. He was 64. I was in one of the best bands ever, for me at least, when I was around between 19 to 23, played with this band. I have very many memories. It's a bit shocking when someone that you haven't had a lot of contact with dies. It makes you think about how ephemeral, how changing, how fleeting everything is. Um, it's interesting. I got fired from that band. I won't even say why, but I did. And that felt like a terrible, terrible tragedy. And that's what led me to actually go to pre-med and study medical school and then go to chiropractic school and led me here. You never know how life is going to show up for you. It's not always all good, and certainly not all bad. Let go of the discussion around good and bad, right and wrong. Not the moral discussions, those are important, but the discussions of how you feel about things, you feel put upon, you feel like things are not going well for you, you feel like the universe is against you, God is conspiring. Let go of all that. Realize that the flow of the universe is perfect grace always. And there's always the narrative. There's always the narrative. We have our human narrative, and then there's the quote divine narrative. There's the underlying texture of the universe, and you're a part of that. You are that, and yet the universe itself is a concept. It doesn't really exist. Can you imagine what you might perceive? Kind of like Tommy, deaf, dumb, and blind from that era, the great musical. Um, if you couldn't see, hear, or feel anything, how would you know what was the outside world? How would you know what it consisted of? That's what happens for me sometimes when I go deep into meditation. The world stops existing. And apparently, an awakening, which I'm not awake, but an awakening, you realize there really is nothing. It's all background, it's all CGI, so to speak, zeros and ones in the universe. If that's what it is, then to quote the Joker, why so serious? I'll see you next week.